Today I'm going to give you a review about this cabin in the woods in the middle of the Delta, Mississippi. Now, if you go on booking.com or go to .com, Airbnb, whatever travel website you use to book your lodging, you would likely see this place. And to me, it's the best place in the area. It's located conveniently from Enid Lake, Sardis Lake, Arcabuca Lake, and the infamous Grenada Lake where you catch 3-pound crappies. Anyway, I'm gonna get into that a little bit later, but for now, let's review this cabin. First of all, when you get to this cabin, man, it's gonna be spick and span clean. I mean, imagine a cabin in the woods. Like, this would be the perfect place for you to go with your friends, hang out, just get your mind right in the middle of the woods. Now, since you're in the middle of the woods, I'm talking about this acres, miles and miles of nothing but lush greenery all the way behind the cabin. So therefore, you can imagine every insect and a mama is out there. We arrived late at night, and the moment we opened the door, you got dragonflies flying in. Only 3 got in. I had my sister kill them. But anyway, as you can imagine, you get everything you need in this cabin: pots, pans, blenders, plates. I mean, the only thing you really need to bring with you is food, because the nearest store is like 15 to 30 minutes away. So it's pretty far. People have left notes in there saying how they enjoy their stay. As you can see, they got a really big kitchen. They also got a sink in the back where you can cut and clean your fish. And they got about 3 bedrooms. Of course, one is a kid room with a bunk bed. The other is a regular bedroom. They all have, and all of the rooms have their own air conditioners. And you have a room all the way in the back by the heater, and 2 bathrooms. One got a jacuzzi in it, which I will show you in a minute. The bubble generating mechanism didn't work for me. And both of the bathrooms are very clean. My only complaint, and this is a complaint that you will see in the majority of the reviews for this place, is that lack of Wi-Fi. But I did talk with the guy, and he said he's about to get, I think, fiber optics up there. So pretty soon people will have super fast speed Wi-Fi, which would be like excellent. But keep in mind, you're in the middle of nowhere. Something happened to you, ain't nobody gonna be able to get to you real quick. All right. And for right now, phone service is minimum, almost non-existent. So imagine. It's probably one of the reasons why they got that gun, right? I don't know if that gun is real, but they got that weapon inside the cabin. They got like multiple 12 gauge shotgun shells. I don't know if bullets up in, so I didn't even check. So let you know what this town is about, because in this area, especially when we went out fishing, you can hear gunshots in the background. People hunt, like that's what they do out here. They fish and they hunt out here, and it's pretty normal to hear gunshots. See, where I'm from in Chicago, you hear gunshots, you already know what it's about. Out there, you hear gunshots, it's like normal. I even heard a bullet ricochet off the leaf one time while we was fishing. I'm like, wow. But it's Mississippi, what you expect, bro? So let me switch gears a bit. I want to talk about the television. Now, one of the televisions is working perfectly, but the other in the back, something was wrong with the signal. They both had Roku sticks connected to them. So you will always be entertained, keep up with the news around the area and such. But yeah, man, this cabin has everything you need: extra towels, extra blanket, etc. And it can easily sleep up to like 7 people, for real. I mean, 7 people, no problem. So bring the entire family, and they can have fun away from home. So that's my general review about this cabin. Let's check out this back room for a moment, because back room has a balcony, right? With like 2 chairs in the back. So you can just sit out there, smoke, drink beer, whatever you do while watching the frogs jump by. And I'm just kidding. When we checked in too, we actually seen a little small frog in front of the door. And then when we walked up, it hopped away. And this is the room in the back that's near the heater. Of course, as far as temperature, it feels regular. It doesn't feel hot or anything like that. Yeah, just traditional regular rooms, man. As you can see, everything's like made of wood, man. So I can see that whoever created, built this cabin, put a lot of money, time, and effort into it, man. Good work. Good work, developers, man. For real, for real. But let me talk about the area that this cabin is in. So the area has about, I would say, about 14 cabin or homes. It's a really small community, and they have their own lake. And from what I hear, you can actually go to the lake over there and fish. Hold on, but let me tell you something. So I thought this was very interesting right here. I guess that's a staircase that goes up, right around the attic or whatever. It doesn't come down. So I was kind of scared. I'm like, man, somebody living up there? Cause somebody can live up there. You never know. But what nobody up there. We hear those strange noises or whatever. 100% you're gonna need your GPS system activated if you're gonna make your way out here. I don't know if OnStar, right, will take you all the way out here, but I know for sure that Google Maps and Apple Maps will take you all the way out here. And when you're on your way out here, first you will start off in the town of Grenada, and then it will eventually turn into like one lane, right? Twists and turns. You make a wrong turn, your car is gonna end up in a ditch. Definitely need a mapping system activated because you make a wrong turn, you will get lost out there. So like I said earlier, the road will turn into, one lane, and it will turn into a dirt road, and then it turns into a gravel road that you see to the right. Another thing about that lane that you just saw right there, if you got a regular car or a minivan trying to come up that hill, it's gonna be damn near impossible. Okay? I mean, my van was smoking when I was trying to come up that. It's a very steep hill, so you have to actually turn left and come around, this way. Basically, when you're approaching the cabin, make a left towards this vacant cabin, and then make a right towards your cabin. Trust me, you can park a boat, 14, whatever you can park. You can park a boat, whatever. Yeah, this is the hill right here. It's very steep trying to come up it. So that's the end of the cabin review. And this right here is the beginning of the regular review for all the people who listen to me because they like, stories, what I tell when I'm traveling. But anyway, so now to y'all. Man, look, as y'all know, I'm from Chicago and whatever, man, Mississippi. I mean, this was country. Man, I couldn't handle it, man. I remember there was a fly. I mean, a big, juicy fly I never saw before. Flew on the windshield. I thought it was inside the damn car, man. I started screaming. I'm like, ah, ah. I started screaming like a girl. I never knew I could scream like that. I was so scared, man. My grandmother and my sister laughing at me, man. Freaking hurt my feelings with that, boy. But yeah, but it was a nice way to get away and whatever. When we was out there too, man, we stopped at a landing. I forgot the name of it, man. We stopped over there to go fishing. The moment I caught a catfish, I'm like, cool. Left something in the van, went to the van was locked. I called the dealership where I got the van from, the vehicle maker, even my insurance. And it's funny, like when you signing up for these things, you getting these cars or whatever. I mean, the salesmen act like they're your friend, like they're just your best of friends. They would do anything for you. Then when something happened when you stranded, they treat you like a stepchild. Anyway, this is a landing right here where we actually fished. I mean, they have all type of fish up in there. You'll catch alligator guard. They love biting on those minnows. I hate those damn things. We caught one crappie, bunch of bluegills. They bite crickets out there. So that's it about video from Mississippi and the cabin in the woods.